The Vergas Show is brought to you by Spanky Stone Hearth, casual fine dining on beautiful Rose Lake. Vergas State Bank, your locally owned community full-service bank. Vergas Event Center for gatherings large or small, including weddings. Vergas Liquor Store, where all the profits profit Vergas.
Make the right call. Call Hanson's, the most trusted name in plumbing and heating.
Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherri Hanson. I'm back with Jay Norby from the Vergas Lions, and if you caught the show last week, we had just some great information about the service of the Lions, and I'm going to have you touch on that a little bit. But Jay, first, tell me, what are you in the Lions? What is your position? What does it mean being a Lion to you?
I thoroughly enjoy it. Obviously, I've been a Lion for 22 years, so it's not.
Did you start in Vergas? No.
I started in Vergas.
You did?
Yes.
Okay. You've always been in Vergas for Lions?
Well, except when we sold the farm, we moved to Perham, we transferred to Perham. But then I realized I really missed Vergas, so I transferred back to this club.
Okay.
So I'm currently the second vice president of our Vergas Lions Club.
Okay. What does that mean?
Well, in 2 years, I'll be president of the club, and so, I'm going through the process of making sure I got my P's and Q's correct. That would be one of my titles. I'm a past district governor for 5M9, which is our district, which is comprised of 67 clubs.
Okay.
I am the chairman of 2 different projects for the multiple, which is all of Minnesota, Manitoba, and Northwest Ontario.
Okay.
And I have chair 2 committees for the district.
Wow. And so what that says to me as you're telling me all that, though, is there's just really a lot of opportunities, not only for leadership in the Lions, but so often we just hear of the service part of it, but there's some leadership things too that are, but I mean, there's some people, yourself, myself included, that kind of enjoy that leadership thing and just seeing things, projects come to fruition and be able to be played out.
Yes, and I am also an instructor for our incoming district governors.
Okay.
We do have what is called an Emerging Lions Leadership Institute, an Advanced Lions Leadership Institute, a Regional Lions Institute, and a Faculty Development Institute.
Okay, you're going to start scaring people here, so no.
I've been to all 4. I'm an instructor of 3 of them.
Okay, well that's awesome. I mean, and to have that wealth of knowledge and leadership just here in our small community of Vergas Lions, I thank you for that.
Well, thank you.
Because I know being on some different committees here in town, just working together with the Lions is huge, because you have a huge volunteer support base.
Yes.
I mean, you have bodies that are out there and are willing to do the work, and that's your motto, you serve.
Yep.
And you talked about a couple programs last week. Just highlight those 2 programs quickly for me.
First one would be the Affordable Hearing Aid Program, that we can help people get affordable hearing aids. The second one is the Childhood Cancer Foundation. If you have a child from the ages of 1 month to 18 years of age and they are going through cancer treatment, we have a program that can help defray some of those costs that insurance wouldn't cover. And we can match, with matching funds, we can give you up to $1,000 to help you.
That's just such a boost when somebody has to, think about putting the gas in, and, you leave the clinic and you're hungry, you got to run through someplace fast to eat. And so those kind of incidental money. And so they get a hold of you for both of those things?
Yes.
And I think the thing I was interested in, too, when you were talking about that, if you have hearing aids that you no longer use, or a loved one has passed and you have them, you can bring them to Jay and they'll send them to be refurbished for somebody that
you can bring them to any club member, and you can bring eyeglasses. We do that also.
Yeah, the eyeglasses. Tell me about the eyeglass program.
We collect used eyeglasses. As of December 4th of last year, we haven't got the final numbers yet for the year, but we are at roughly 12.5 million pairs of glasses collected so far.
Wow. That's awesome.
So we'll be close to 13 million, because I know at our midwinter convention last weekend, we collected over 1,000 pair
of glasses
on that day.
So what happens with these glasses?
They all get sent to a refurbishing center in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And they're laid out, and they test the glasses, they clean the glasses, they sanitize the glasses, they put their prescription on the lenses, and then they are sent out to mission trips. And mission trips go all over the world.
Sure.
We actually have some in the United States, not as many as we'd like, but there's some issues with legality on that.
Yeah, it just
but
gets a little
for
harder,
foreign countries, we
I've been on a Mexico mission trip where they've given out the eyeglasses, and when they put those glasses on a young person and they can see clearly for the first time, it's pretty incredible.
That's
it's
the
very
awesome part
powerful.
of it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it really is. And so it's important, you know, and I'm sure some of your Lions have done that, you know, to go from the process of cleaning them and taking, but then actually delivering them too.
Yes.
So I'm sure that you guys get that opportunity too.
Yeah, I think we've had 4 Vergas Lions that have gone on mission trips.
Nice, nice. Talking about the eyeglasses, though, then you've got a new program coming up that's really exciting. Show me
Yes.
your little machine here. Yeah.
What we have, and this is through the KidSight program, which is a spin-off from the Lions, Minnesota Lions Vision Foundation.
Okay.
This is a neat little tool that can look in a person's eyes. You just get everything in focus.
So you hold it up to me, like,
You would
okay,
hold
like
it up
if
like
you're
this,
gonna go like
and
that.
you'd look
Okay.
like that, and as soon as
And then it's going to test.
it's going to test your eyes. It'll take, typically on kids from 0 or from 6 months to 18 years, I can do a kid anywhere from 3 to 5 seconds.
So it's not invasive. It doesn't
Nope.
touch you, anything like that. Okay, so what are you going to find out with that machine about eyes?
It's going to tell you, are you nearsighted, farsighted? If you have glasses, we make sure the kid keeps the glasses on.
Oh, okay.
And so we'll test it, or the machine will do the screening, and the screening will say all vision within range. That means the glasses they're wearing
Are working.
are working. If it says you need to be referred for a vision screening, then we'll give that to the parent and say, you know, how old are the glasses?
Right.
I did one 2 years ago or last year at the Minnesota State Fair, had glasses on, and it came up
Like,
saying that it was a referral.
okay.
I gave
So-
it to the parent and I said, how long has this child had those glasses? Well, 4 years now.
Yeah.
Should be checked every year.
Every year. So this is not a test. This
No.
is a screening. Tell me the difference of that.
Well, a test would be done by a professional.
Mm-hmm.
We're Lions. We're trained to run the machine, how to print it, but all we're doing is referring you to say that potentially you need to have your eyes tested.
Okay, and then they take that to their eye doctor,
Yep.
and it just eliminates one step, you know, once you get to the eye doctor too, because then they're able to look at that and it maybe has some information on it.
Yes.
Okay.
The printout will tell them what the machine saw, and so they can look at that and say, okay, this is where I'm going to focus first.
Right.
And especially when you're talking about 6 month to maybe 2-year-olds, limited vocabulary, if
Oh,
any.
yeah. They're not able to tell you.
No. So by having this screening done ahead of time, it gives them a good starting point, a focal point to them.
You know, it would have to be such a, you know, kind of a comfort thing for a parent too. You know, it just takes a few seconds and they're able to say, oh, okay, the vision is okay. And so I don't have to worry about that till next year and maybe
Yep.
get it tested, because it's maybe not something, like you say, they're not talking about it because quite honestly, kids don't know if it's supposed to be blurry or not. They don't have
True.
any idea.
If
Yeah.
they've never had their eyes tested, they have no
Right.
idea. And here's the worst thing about this whole thing. These testings are absolutely free. We
So-
don't charge anything, anywhere, anytime.
So where are you going to be doing this at, and how can people get tested?
What we're trying to do is we'll be setting up, talking to early childhood classes.
Daycare, preschools.
Daycares, preschool. We've talked to a couple schools already.
Okay.
In fact, next week I will be talking to a school principal to show them the machine to
Sure.
see if they think there's the validity of coming in to do a school system.
Okay.
Currently, we are doing 9 school systems within a 50-mile radius of
Oh,
here.
that's awesome. And you're going to be doing it at an event you've got coming up. So tell me
Yes.
a little bit about that event.
On February 11th.
March 11th.
March.
Yeah. We got to go another month.
Yes.
You can go there February 11th, but
March 11th.
the food won't be there.
I don't know. I have to look at my
Yeah,
calendar every
but
day.
March 11th
March
at the Event
11th
Center.
at the Vergas Event Center. We're going to have a customer appreciation dinner, for the lack of a better term. We're just saying,
Community
yes,
appreciation. There you
anybody
go.
and everybody in the community, please come over. We got a ham, baked potato dinner with all the trimmings.
Nice.
And there's no charge for that. We don't have a bucket set up. It's not a free will offering.
And you're not going to ask us to be lions. You're
No.
just you're going to give information, and you're going to have this machine there, right?
Yes.
And so you'll have some consent forms that the parent just needs to sign.
Yep.
And like you mentioned, it's best for children 6 months to 6 years. Is that what?
6 months to 6 years, because
Is
a lot of times
ideal.
they're the ones that don't know if their vision is good, bad,
Correct.
or different. Once you get into school, when a teacher can spot somebody
Correct.
in the back
Yeah.
squinting and have to move them forward, And another thing is a study showed that 60% of all learning is visual.
Sure.
You read all the books you want to, but if you can't see it,
Yeah.
you're affected.
Right.
So
this is really awesome. I know that you just obtained this machine, and it's going to be a really nice tool, and I can kind of foresee that the Lions are going to have different opportunities that people are going to be able to come and utilize that.
Oh yeah, and we're going to spread the word. I mean, I know the DL Lions have cameras, but we don't have one in this area.
Okay.
So we're going to hit hard on the Perm, Vergas,
Sure.
child care facilities, daycare facilities, anybody that has a grouping of children.
Awesome. Well, Jay, you've just told me again how the Lions serve, and I just want to again say I appreciate all that you do. There's some great programs out there. They just need to get a hold of a Lions member,
Yep.
and just kind of watch your Facebook page, kind of watch the Community Club Facebook page, because we share that, and to just see what you guys have going on. But March 11th, you're going to want to be at the Community Appreciation Dinner, and you'll be able to find out some more information.
Yes, and we thank you for everything you do to promote our community.
Well, I love promoting Vergas. Anybody knows that. So have a good day, Jay.
Thank you.
You
You
have
too.
a good day in Vergas.